It's super dark and you can barely see me. But it's Scriptus time, and for the first time ever I'm driving the whole way instead of transiting. So the next time you see me, I'll be in the parking garage and I'll give you an update. Well, that wasn't too bad. Who knew? Bright and flippin' early on a Sunday. 404, DVP, all of those things. They're not so bad. Yeah. I avoid the DVP like my life depends on it. Okay, good to know for next year. All right, so currently sitting in the parking garage, obvi. We're gonna get this Scriptus 2019 underway. I'm excited to meet you all. I've got a bunch of pens for sale. You, sir, have a very loud car. I guess I'll see you in there. There's nothing really else to say. Catch you later. Okay, it's time. We're gonna open up the doors in 9 minutes. As I sit here in my pajamas and enjoy what's left of my coffee from a video that you will see probably very shortly about how I get my morning set up, ignore my very messy kitchen. That's on my today's task list. I just wanted to quickly recap Scriptus because I didn't film as much as I intended to. It was so busy and just mind-bogglingly busy, but in a good way. I actually lost my voice the next day, which, as you can tell, I'm still a little bit rough on. But it was so worth it. Meeting you all was amazing. Every year it gets more and more intense, and every year it gets better and better and better. And not only, do I go to just sell, pens that need to go to a good home, but I'm mostly there to meet you guys and to talk to you guys. And some of you said super encouraging things, and some of you had very nice ideas of things I could do for the channel. And just sometimes even something as simple as hey, I watch your stuff, keep going, I love it. It's great, and I appreciate it every year. It reinvigorates me to continue making them. And as you've probably noticed, I haven't posted a video in about 2 weeks-ish, because I took the week before Scriptus off and the week after Scriptus off as well, just to get ready for the event. I was making a lot of extra stuff like soaps and things like that to bring, candles. More to come on that. I don't quite know how I'm gonna market that out to people, but and then I just took a week to kind of recoup from that a little bit. I still have a full-time job, so I still have to go to that. But yeah, I do still have some pens left for sale, which I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys those now. So that if any of you who couldn't go still want some of these, now's your opportunity. In a few days, I'll probably post it on Instagram as well. But for those of you who don't have Instagram, I want you to have a chance to take a quick peek as well. So guys, again, thank you for coming. For those who did, thanks for stopping by my table. For those who did, for those who can't come because Toronto is very far, I feel your pain. Every time I see anything about any other pen show, I always wish I could go. So guys, thank you so much, and have a good day. Oh, it's a beautiful way to start a morning. Okay, so these are the pens that are left over for sale. I'll put all the prices in the description down below. So if you're interested in any of them, take a look. I also have this Life pleather. It's not real leather. notebook cover, which fits pretty much any A5 size, with the exception of like maybe the Hippo Noto ones because they're like giant. But they've got some card slots. They've got a pen holder. Admittedly, it's kind of useless because it's pretty thin, so not too many pens will fit in there. And then it has a journal page marker, which does have a little dangly guy at the end here, so that it's really easy to access it. It's really nice. I quite like it, but I have a different one that I use now, so that's why this is up. And same with the Visconti Traveling Inkwell and the little squeeze guy with it. This is up for grabs as well, and it does still have the original blotter wick in there that is unused. So mainly because I have the Peniter one that I use, and I don't really use these very often, and I cannot cap this with one hand. I don't really use it very often, so I want to go to a good home. So these are the Pilot Parallels. They are 1.5 and 6 millimeter widths. They will be priced together just because they're pretty inexpensive. So the rest, we've got the Omas Ogiva Alba blue cocktail with a stub nib. It's technically a broad that's written on it, but it writes like a stub. The Pelikan M205 demonstrator with a broad nib. The Monteverde Essenza fountain pen with, I totally forget because it's not a Monteverde nib, it's a Bach nib, and it won't focus. I'm gonna say a fine. It's not marked, but from what I remember, it is a fine nib. I have the Dolce Vita Masterpiece Midsize, so it's not the huge one. It's an appropriate size, I think, with a fine nib. The Sailor 1911 Large with their, I believe this is a medium fine. Where is it? Nope, just a medium. Just the medium nib. Then I've got 3 Auroras. So I have the Anniversary Aurora with the flex nib. And then I have 2 older 365s. The green one, and they both have the original nibs, like they're both numbered. Wow, this will not focus. They are both numbered. This is, the green one is a medium nib. So fun fact, the blue is also a medium nib. So they both have mediums, which to me is like the sweet spot for these pens, because fine nibs can be a little bit too toothy. Then I got this little platinum guy here. I think it's called like the PTLA 5000 or something like that. It is their least expensive gold nib pen. It's a fine nib, so it's very fine writer. But considering how fine it is, it's actually pretty darn smooth. And then lastly, something pretty special. So this is the Edison Nouveau Premier Goulet Winter Edition from 2016. But I have switched out the nib. So this is, come on, focus. This is obviously inked up. This is the box titanium nib. So it's really special. It's very soft. It's very malleable, and it gives you a really unique writing experience. So this is everything that is up for grabs after Scriptus. I can accept PayPal or like Interact email transfers. Or cash if you live nearby and you weren't able to make it to Scriptus. I will ship anywhere worldwide. International shipping, though, will probably be extra. Within Canada, you won't have to pay for shipping. I can absorb that, so that's no problem. But anywhere else, there would be some additional shipping needs. So if you want to pick one up, don't leave a comment because I sometimes can't get to the comments quick enough. So email me. My email is in my YouTube channel under the contact section. In a few days' time, so I'm going to wait about 5 days after this video posts, I will also open it up to Instagram. But I wanted to give you guys the heads up first, since you guys are my loyal viewers. So again, thanks for watching. Again, thank you for, for coming to see me at Scriptus. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to give you a real quick sneak peek of a video that'll be coming out soon. Woohoo! Yeah. All right, guys. I love your faces. Thanks. Bye now.